Terrible morning. It said water main break. You had to get off at Metro.
Well, it was a rough morning for Metro riders and drivers after a water main break sent water rushing into Metro tunnels. Progress is now being made to fix a huge hole in the middle of the road.
So the water main ruptured this morning. It was right above Metro Center, flooding the tracks and forcing thousands of people to find another way to work.
The 12-inch main burst just as the morning rush hour was taken off. Metro surveillance video caught the water rushing into the Federal Triangle Tunnel. Meanwhile, above ground, a huge hole now sits in the middle of 12th Street. Our crews were there at 6 this morning when it all started. Stephen TSCHIDA is there right now. All right, Stephen, what's the latest? How are things looking right now?
They don't look too good, Leon. I can show you right here over my shoulder. You see that rather large hole. Well, obviously, we can't see it because they just pulled a truck here behind me. We're going to go around, see if we can get a better look at it, show you what's going on down here at 12th and F. It is quite a large hole over there. If you can see, there it is. Now, if you look there, they have these concrete walls they had in there to try to shore it up because the water gushing so badly actually diminish the structure beneath 12th Street here. So this is a big job, and at this point, just talked with John Lau from DC Water about 10 minutes ago. He says no timeline for when it will be repaired.
Repair crews raced to cut off the rush of water, but in seconds, the broken main sparked a massive shutdown.
Nightmare all the way.
When the main above Metro Center shattered, it sent a torrent of water onto the tracks below.
The break was very close to the grate that's over the Metro tracks.
Metro stopped all rail service between Farragut West and L'Enfant Plaza stations.
When all those lines shut down, I know when I left the house, I was thinking, oh no.
While Metro pumped water off the tracks, a lot of trains backed up.
Almost 2 hours on the Metro.
Meanwhile, would-be commuters piled up outside stations, some confused and frustrated with the wait for a bus.
It's been a long time.
ABC 7 got the word out right after the break this morning. This prompted a lot of people to take their car today. Shayla Tate is smiling now, but she wasn't when she was stuck in traffic.
Slow, backed up across 14th Street Bridge. Terrible.
When the 61-year-old main ruptured, it cut off water to a large office building as well, sending workers such as Laura Leach home right after she finally got to work.
Well, we just sort of noticed that there wasn't any water.
Now you can still see we got a little better vantage point here of this huge crater. Again, unstable. They say that the water was gushing with such power that it destabilized the support structure here. That's why it's taking so long. And again, no timeline as to when they're going to have this hole filled over and when traffic will be flowing again along 12th Street down here in the heart of downtown. Reporting live, Stephen TSCHIDA, ABC 7 News.
All right, thank you, Stephen. What a scene. Now, here's a closer look at that water flooding the Federal Triangle Metro Tunnel this morning. As you see here, it started slowly, then filled the tunnel up to the platform, and then all the power inside was cut to that Metro stop after all that water came in, so there's no camera view after all this because the power was off. No one was hurt, and service has now been restored.
Wow. So the question is, what does that traffic look like right now for the commute home? Horace Holmes continues our team coverage from Northwest Washington. Horace, what's the latest?
Well, Allison, I'm here on 14th Street where the water main break occurred. It was about 2 blocks that way. 14th Street, this direction is going uptown. This direction is going out of town. It is usually very, very busy this time of day, even more busy because of the problem down on F Street. The trip home around the big hole in the middle of 12th Street is now filled with detours and even greater than usual backups.
I really don't like the city.
Workers like Richard Dubravo, who normally take Metro into downtown every morning, got word of the water main break and flooding at Metro Center early.
Heard the news on your channel this morning. I avoided the traffic, so I came a little later because I knew it was going to be a bad day.
And you're getting out early?
I am getting out early.
And that's the problem. Fewer people on Metro, more in their cars. You think you're going to have trouble getting back home?
I hope not.
For others like Bill Hubbard, who came in from Alexandria to work a day job on 12th Street, there was no choice but to drive and no choice but to deal with whatever traffic he has to get back home.
I knew there was traffic and I knew about the problem, but you know, it is what it is, right?
Never mind. Okay, so the order of the day right now is just being patient as you make your way home. You can see the traffic is very heavy here on 14th Street, very heavy getting out of town and back uptown. Reporting live downtown, Horace Holmes, ABC 7 News.
All right, thanks, Horace. Now let's turn